We're now moving on to step 21, and yes, step 21, following on from step 20 where we made our rear hub carriers, we're now putting the rear suspension on. So yes, we've got to add in these extra components like the OT228s, which are the dog bone shafts. We need the flush head 3 by 12mm screws here, the dreaded E-clips, which are these two here, the E025s, the 2.5s. We need these little grub screws as well, which are set 4mm M4 by 4mm grub screws. We need these little pins as well, which go through the suspension system here, which are these OT249 pins. They're M3 by 30mm, and we need, of course, these little I suppose they're like little adjusters. So if you look here, it says note the direction. So you've got these two little marks. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it out. Two little marks here and here denotes the 2, and so these are OT204s part 2. 2 denoting the 2 marks. There is a part 1 and there is OT204s at part 0s. These adjust, I believe these are going to adjust the car and adjust the camber of the car. So we're going with a stock setup, which is with the 2s, but I believe these can be removed and adjusted. So got these here. Let's now put all these components together. And I'm going to put the dreaded E-clips on off camera, so it'd just be a case of squeezing them in like we did before, but I'm going to do it off camera because I did lose one last time. It went across the room and I haven't been able to find it, so I've had to use a spare, and I don't want to I don't want to lose another one because I don't think I have any more spares. So here we go. Right, so I've just given myself a little bit of small space. So let's first of all we take our hub carrier, and you take the hub carrier. This will be so this is facing forward to the center of the car, because that's where we're going to collect. Now the little adjusters that I mentioned, we need to pop these adjusters in. So we need to make sure that first of all we've got the direction correct. So we've got the little marks facing this way, and we also need to make sure there's this little indentation. So the idea is this indentation, it captures the screw, the grub screw when it goes through the hole. So we've got to pop that through and into there, and we need to, let's say, make sure the marks are correct. So we look to so we need to make sure that the marks are facing inwards. There we are. So just pop that in. So there we are. So you can see the marks are facing inwards. Okay. So that's there, like that. That's then going to go onto that bottom arm. And then once we've got the bottom arm, okay, we need to get the M3 by 30mm pin. We need that to go through and collect. So we need to just jiggle until it goes through, and you just kind of feel it through. There we are. That's through. Now this is the bit I'm going to do off camera. Because I've got to put the E-clip in on there. Okay. So I'm just going to stop the camera while I do that because I need to get full concentration and put it towards me. But you're going to put the key clip on there. Okay. And there you are. You can see that the E-clip is in place. And now that the E-clip is in place, we can then pop the shaft in. We've got to put the dog bone shaft in, and we do need to put a little bit of grease on this dog bone shaft. So I am going to put a little bit of grease. You have to excuse my arm coming across here. What I'm going to do is just bring this down. I don't need a lot of grease. I'm just going to put a little bit in the tub there. There we are. And just get that sort of on my brush, because I just need a little bit on the ends here. Don't go too mad with it because we don't want the dust and such like from the road getting to this and grinding it into a paste. So just enough. All right. So that's that bit. now we pop that into place. So we collect the cup that is here, and then we collect the output cup from the gearbox as well, like that. Bring this arm down. Okay, now we brought this arm down. Yeah, like so. We've got to turn this. We've got to turn this arm. Actually, this doesn't look like it's right, does it? We've got to turn this arm horizontal somewhere around the line. I didn't do those correct. I did one at 90 degrees to each other. Whoops, whoopsie. Right, yeah. So quickly turn that round the other way, like so. Here we are. Now that that's done, we've got to pop that so the ball joint goes in between, like that. Can you see this? So you just got to make sure that that ball is correct. There we go, that's better. And now that the ball is in place, we then take our M3 by 12 and we're going to be popping this through the ball and through and screw through the other side. So just a case of, there we are, and then we're going to screw that through. I'm going to use my driver. Use the right size driver, of course. There we are. And we just screw that home. Don't over tighten this. Yeah, just set. You just set this so it doesn't go nowhere. Use your finger tight only. Alright, there we are. Kind of going there. You kind of, it comes to a stop. Okay, and I need to do the same procedure on the other side. So I've done the other side as well now, and the last little step we need to do on here is these two little set screws. We need to pop those through, and I need to do both sides. We need to pop those through there, look, and screw those home as well. So one on that side, and just so you know, I didn't forget it on the other side. It's just my way of making sure that you see to the end of the video. There you are. That's in there as well. There you go. There you go. Just again, just top to your fingers. There you are. So that's step 21. That's completed. See you on step 22.